Well, sure. Nothing short of taking up residence in your grave would keep you awake tonight. And I wasn't too sure that would either. Oh, how delightfully fortunate that is. Tonight, we have a story to chill your blood, to freeze the border of your bones, and frostbite your brain. A story that has its beginnings in the snowy heights of the Himalayas and its ending in the fog-shrouded streets of London. It's the Werewolf of London. Gracious, I certainly have a colorful bent for rhetoric, eh? Well, I digress a bit here. Well, Henry Hull stars in this case hysteria of a gentleman who is fond of sniffing posies until one posy takes a fancy to him. And when he sniffs, whiff, his sniff changes him to a wolf. Well, anyway, it adds up to over an hour of good, wholesome family entertainment. Rodney! I must call the dear chap because he's been looking forward to this one all week. Rodney! Oh! Oh, my goodness gracious, Rodney. I didn't realize that you were artistically inclined. Oh, well, I say, bully for you. But now, be a good boy and put aside your equipment. For we have a talking picture that you've been looking forward to all week. Well, all right. Just go ahead and paint. But don't be so brusque about it. Isn't that just like an artist? Temperamental to the end. Well, we'll just ignore him. Here is the first act of Henry Hull starring in The Werewolf of London. Well, I think a little respite is not about now, don't you? I say, Rembrandt, have you finished your masterpiece yet? Well, let me see it. Oh, I'm sorry for my brusqueness, Rodney. I apologize. Such unashamed sentimentality. Such unabashed maternal adoration. Here, it's Rodney's mother. Look. Oh, Rodney, it is a charming likeness, the dear lady. Captures all those qualities that has endeared her to all the boys in the neighborhood. Yeah, she looks lovely. Are you going to give it to her for Mother's Day, Rodney? Oh, you are a lad of steely sturdiness. Yes. Rodney, you know, many of my acquaintances have remarked that in my face are planes that would inspire any artist to the zenith of creative genius. Don't you agree, Rodney? Well, what I mean is, don't those planes inspire you to something? Well, I mean, paint my portrait, you idiot! Oh. Well, all right. Here's a bundle of enthusiasm. Well, Rodney, I will condescend to sit for you, since you're so insistent. Well, while I strike a heroic pose, you take a look at next week's scintillating offering. Oh, that does look like another in a long line of stingerees. Oh, you mean my portrait is completed so soon, dear boy? Well, show it to me gradually. I don't want my dazzling countenance to blind me with its radiant beauty. Oh, this is me? Well, there's a resemblance, but why so gross, Rodney? I mean, is this the real me? You know? Well, you don't seem to catch the classic structure of my nose or the finely chiseled edges of my brow. No, no. Oh, there is a resemblance, Rodney, of course, but well, thank you. Go play something else. Well, I really don't think he has as much talent as we thought he did. Well, keeps him occupied anyway. I don't know why he couldn't catch the my rare quality. Well, let us return to the werewolf of London. Portrait. Just as I thought, our hero always seems to meet his demise when we're having ourselves a ball. Oh, I see you, sly one. You finished another picture, I'll bet a pretty penny. Well, I hope it's better than that inadequate portrait you did of me. Let me see it. Let me see it. No! What horrible creature of perdition is that, Rodney? Don't you show it to me! Weird phantasm of your twisted mind, Rodney, that's what. I can't stand such monstrous characters. No, now don't you show it to me. Don't show me the products of your delirium. You're sick, Rodney. That's what's wrong with you. Now get out of here and take that abomination with you. Gracious. I must take that boy to our friendly neighborhood psychiatrist the first thing tomorrow. He's twisted, that's all. Just plain twisted. Well, that's what we overindulgent guardians get. You give today's youth a little freedom of expression. They just go hog wild. Well, I shan't burden you with my puppets. And don't forget, our little rendezvous next week at this same bewitched, bothered, and bewildered hour, to cast an appraising eye on the furnishings of the house of horror. Till then, good night. Well, Charlie, I do hope you're enjoying our little ghoulish gadabout. So, Rodney, try to control yourself. Well, I know you can't see him. Neither can I. But we know you're there, don't we, Charlie? Rodney, this has gone far enough. Now, you're making a spectacle out of yourself. It's embarrassing me. Go out to the refrigerator and get that plate of candied June bugs that I prepared for our snack. Now go on, Rodney. Gracious, Charlie. You know that's the trouble with today's modern generation. They're all mixed up. But I must say, Charlie, I do wish you were a bit more apparent at times. It's like talking to myself. Oh, now, Charlie, don't you be offended. Now, you stay right where you are. I want you to see a little sneak preview of next week's little jam. Will you? Oh, that's being very big about the whole thing, Charlie. And now, here are the vital statistics on next week's Cutie. The Invisible Man, starring Claude Rains. You know, this is H.G. Wells' wonderful invention, inspired by an acute over-acid condition that kept the old boy up all night. It was either right or birth, and being a man gently disposed, he chose the former. The result, a classic of horror, The Invisible Man. And remember, you saw it here first. Well, I knew that was going to please you, Charlie. I knew that all the time. You know, when one is a little unusual, it is a consolation to know that he's not alone in one's predicament. Eh, Charlie? Isn't that is correct? Oh, here comes that sturdy youth with the goodies. Now, while we munch, I suggest that you return to the mad gold. Now, at this time, a request of you. Dilate your pupils, alert your senses, hone your wits to needle sharpness. Here is the message from our sponsor. And so concludes another true life drama in the story of people just like the people who live next door to you. And if you agree with that last statement, you better move. Well, I know you'd never forget us if we hurried off without informing you again of those people responsible for our rambunctious rendezvous. And they are Tony King Hillside Store at 1613 South Hillside. Superior Appliance at 2936 East Douglas. The Electric Home at 1200 South Broadway. Hard Net Appliance at 205 North St. Francis. The Model Kitchen at 1551 South Emporia. Whoa. There we are. I knew you were there. Weaver Music Company at 454 North Market. Oh, dash it all, Charlie. Must you skitter away so? Oh, well, if you must, you must. But I must say we've certainly enjoyed seeing him again, haven't we, Rodney? Well, gracious, perhaps I should have said enjoyed being aware of you again. Eh, Rodney? Rodney, you're such a playful boy, you realize that, Charlie. Rodney, you stop just standing there and staring at Charlie now. Excuse me, Charlie, he is a curious sort, you know. Now, Rodney, control your boisterous nature. Now, stop it. Show Charlie to the door. The front door, Rodney. Charlie, it's been good seeing you. It certainly has. Do come back and you see us again, even though we can't see him. Bye, Charlie. They certainly are a lovable twosome. Uncommunicative, but lovable. You know, we're going to meet again next week in those hours of the night when formless shapes and abysmally colored creatures screech in tormented voices and creep and crawl abroad in the inky blackness. Yes, we shall meet then to see Claude Rains in H.G. Wells' classic, The Invisible Man. Until then, good night.